Hello? Well, I started streaming. Yeah. Yep. Bye. Should I lower the camera a little bit? Let's try it. God damn it. Okay. Heyo. I've been trying to get on all day. I just kept getting sidetracked with other things, having to help take care of Jen and things like that. So I know. It's like, oh, 6 hours later. I'm appreciating with red to help the pink look a little deeper in certain areas. If I do this right, it means I can just go back with only highlights. Well, you can talk to her, but she's already got a client she's constantly working for. Because this person also picks up Mason from school, so it's not so much for money, but free rides. Okay, so all the different iterations I've seen, her jacket's either red or not exactly pink like the bodysuit. So I'm gonna also appreciate it with red, but we might be modifying that a lot more. Like this is literally almost a lightish red. She's got some diamond art that's pre-made that she might be willing to part with if you're interested in what it is. She's trying to kind of build up a backlog so that way she can go to like local market days and stuff and set up a stall and sell it. Or take commissions. Yeah. It's the same game the Maiden's from. It's one of those mobile games with jiggle physics. That's all you really need to know. Aliens invading Earth. Mecha girls to the rescue. Just these don't look very mechanical. Well, use it as filler when you can't concentrate on building a model. But at the same time, if you can't concentrate on building a model, can you concentrate on diamond art? See the lights I put up behind me? Don't know if they do much, but something different. It almost sounds like Davros. I'm probably gonna skip the song though. I like it. It's not what I want to hear right now, you know. Maybe if we were painting on Prinz Eugen, we'd be listening to this. Yeah, they do. So, yeah, that's part of. Jen signed up for that program on Amazon where they just blind drop you shit. And we got some lights for, well, a holiday time that we don't participate in. Starts with an R. So I repurposed the LEDs. I figured it was either these kinds of lights or I'd spend the bucks and get the colored hexagon ones that everybody else seems to have. And honestly, the repurposed ones seem to fit my milieu a bit better. Okay. Turn off the compressor for a minute. Shake up my pink. This will be the base pink. I'll add some white to it to lighten it up and then add the highlights by airbrush. Then I'll have to go back and add more highlights by brush. But I'm thinking this might do. Yeah, right now if I wanted to do that, I'd have to do it by hand because I've got a remote that can do it. So. Oh, weird. The rate they're flashing live is not the same rate as it's showing on screen. They're flashing a lot faster. They don't match the frame rate. Yeah, but in order to get them to work and do the color change thing, I'd need to get a Stream Deck, and that's a bit expensive. I know, excuses. Right now it's saying 23.98, so it's lower than. Let me guess, you have a Stream Deck. I'll be surprised if you don't. Really? True. I'm not either, really. Like if I got back up into the 20s for my viewership, then I might think about it. But and I know I could probably I've got a Google Home, and I bet I could probably use that somehow to trigger the events, but I'm not savvy enough to figure it out. I think Solway's done it through Alexa or something like that. Yeah, more money to spend on more things to be like the popular kids. I know. Not me. To justify that, I'd have to have the people doing the things to support the stream more often than they are now. And I'm not about to start doing it on my own when I'm spending enough of my own just to provide stream subject with a little assistance, which has not gone unappreciated. Not as easy to do with cats since they don't always like to sit still. Like, I'm surprised I don't have Allie here with me right now, but she's probably up keeping Jen company. Little hint of a shadow. It'll probably pop more once I load up the next color because this is a bit dark. This might be perfect for the jacket though. It looks bright on screen, but it's dark. But yeah, this will probably be a good color for the base color for the jacket. Then I got to go a lot lighter on this, but I can start bringing in highlight areas. Well, I've got a place where the cats could, but it's getting them to sit still long enough to do it, you know? And some days they're around all the time, other days they're not around at all. I can't, I can't make them do. Like, they like this chair that's next to me, but the chair can't always be there, and the cats aren't always wanting to be in the chair. Yeah, I might have to mix up a darker, colder pink color for the shadows on this just to make sure it stays a darker tone. So the hair and the shoes are going to be white. Allie girl. Okay. Let me try just adding a little white to what's in here for the bodysuit. What? Oh, on your TV. You must be getting ready to hit the sack then. I want to go brighter. I know Solway said never mix in your cup. I got a siphon feed and I back pressured it. So it should be cleared out. And the new mix should be ready to go in. Yep. Give it a couple test shots just to make sure. There we go. That's closer to what I think I want. What's really difficult is selling this as not being a nude. It is because the gravity feed feeds right into the needle passage. Siphon feed does not. It has to suck it up. So if you backflow it before you mix, you essentially clear out the needle chamber, which allows you to do crap like that. Then once I'm done detailing this, it's going to be getting a gloss coat from hell. I prefer siphon feed. There's other people that don't because of how it feeds and control and things like that they personally like. That's fine. This is what I grew up using. It's what I know, and I work with it. You know. What's the old saying? The poor mechanic blames the tools. I think I'm going to add a little more white and then give it like a direct down highlight. Because when it's glossed, I want it to really read like latex bodysuit kind of thing that it's supposed to be. I've had it happen. I'm not going to lie, I've had it happen. There we go. No, Twitch, this is not a naked body on stream. I'll probably, like I said, I'll mix up a darker pinkish wash to go around all the details and wrinkles before I gloss coat it. Unfortunately, I gotta dump this, but this would be a good highlight color. I'll mix up another one after I do the wash. Because I gotta spray the gun and earphones with the base paint now, and the gloves. I know the suppressor is not pink, nor is the bipod, but I think this and that are different tones. the receiver and the cheek rest. Hi, Allie. Does Allie want table time? Is that what you're trying to tell me, girl? Hmm? Give me a second. Let me close up some paints and clean some stuff up. Then we can do a few minutes of kitten table time. Oh, I don't think she's gonna wait. Hi. You see this on my shoulder? No better time than the present. Oh, she went back to the chair. Mew, 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 mew. Yeah, I forgot to load one part on the printer for Prinzeugen. So I've got to load that up and do like a 20-minute print for it. I'm like, damn it. So, the original straight pink. Hopefully I got enough left. Not I can mix up more. It was a mix to begin with. I think it's mostly just the receiver body and the hands that need it. The cuffs are the darker pink too. And I know it's Saturday night, so hardly anyone's going to be on watching anyway. Okay. The pad underneath gets painted black. He's here with Nix. Give him his own time, you know. I thought he was going to as well, but when he didn't, I didn't bug him about it. They were out having fun apparently, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. Allie girl, what you doing? Hi. Oh, and she fell off the armrest. We're almost at table cat time, okay? Just give me a second. And she was going to come up here and she fell off the armrest. You probably saw it. Cold nose on the knee. Please don't bite the airline. We're not playing with the airline, Allie. Hi. Oh, oh, oh. All hail, Chair Cat. This ain't a cheap airline either. And I know this music's Nine Inch Nails, but it's honestly one of their cooler sounding instrumental tracks from Ghosts. She went back to her other chair. She is impatient for table time. Okay. We're going to let the compressor rest, so that way we can get a good spray on the hair and the shoes next. Because these have to be painted white. And then their hair gets just... Because her hair is... It looks pink-ish, but not quite. So I might throw some just along the bangs and the fringe. You know, just kind of throw it in there and then dry brush it with white again. I don't know. Or we'll go with really, really, really light gray. Got to find my really, really, really light gray. And then do pink and then dry brush white. And then her shoes. I may wait to do the shoes though because I want to get the body finished and glossed. That fluff out of the thigh. But give me a second. I got to turn off the UV oven and I want to go over the parts for Prinz Eugen as well. Allie. But you're right. This is a lot of pink. It is a cool figure though. Allie, you want table time? Huh? Hmm? Nope. All right, give me a sec. You saw what? Stretch toe beans? Ugh. We're gonna rock out with our Ewok out. You probably thought I was joking when I said that too. So I don't think the eyes will be the right choice for this face, the decal eyes, but they're right for this one. These eye patterns are just big enough. But I might have some decals that would fit these, kind of more like aggressive eyes. So I'm just waiting for some pink to dry before I go on to handling it more. Okay, we're done with the Ewoks now. Oh wait, let's go back. And as Amir was Tron Uprising, seriously underrated. We're just gonna test fit some parts. I noticed that blue tack or poster tack does not like resin. It doesn't stick to it. It was good. It only ran for one season, but it was actually very good. I dare say better than Legacy. They even managed to get Olivia Wilde to do Korra for an episode or two. The art style does take a little bit of getting used to, but once you realize it's by the same guy who did the art style for the Gorillas, it makes sense and you start to ignore it. They even got Bruce Boxleitner to play Tron, and that one, yeah, it was before Legacy, and that one actor who just passed away recently. Oh, he's that one black actor with the really crisp, sharp way of talking. He just passed away. He played a character in it too. I mean, there's guest characters and there's main characters that are voiced by people that you wouldn't expect. Reginald Van Johnson or Vel Johnson is in it as a regular character. Lance Henriksen plays the main villain. Um, Pee Wee Herman was the other bad guy. Mandy Moore, I don't know if that matters for anything though. At the time it was made, I guess it mattered. Yes. Or the one from that one show where he's talking to the new hires. If you do this, I will come and shit in places in your house that will have you having nightmares wondering how I did it. Yeah, he passed away a couple weeks ago. He was also in Destiny. Yeah, he always had one of those voices, even the way he looked. He's one of those guys, he's like, oh, it's that guy. Yeah, this is just a test fit. Yep. Reddick? Lance Reddick? Was that his name? this is going to be a fun one. Okay, so we're going to get the white paint out now. We're at least going to paint the hair and the foot. And then we'll start mixing together more things to do washes on here. And might throw some white on the other foot too. I'll just get the tape out and do it. Compared to the picture that I'm using as reference, that looks about right. Especially once the shadows are laid in. If I don't go too crazy on the highlights. Kitten. Hey. Allie. Allie. Come on. Come here. I need kitten time anyway. This is just a chill stream. I don't give a damn if we have progress. Yeah. You purring? Not yet. Hi. Are you going to do what I think you're going to do? There we go. No chewing. It is now cat time. It's been 40, almost 45 minutes, so yeah. We can have a cat time. We can have a stream kitten time. Yeah. This is your routine now, isn't it? Hmm? Yeah. Do I taste good? What was that look? No, we just let her get on the. Cat time is random, just as random as cats are. I love her fur pattern though; it's so even, and she's soft. She's not coarse like Arnie. Like she has stripes, but they almost disappear from the right angle. She just likes to nibble. Toe beans, toe beans. Need a toe beans command where we hit it and it just plays that song. You better be glad you're cute, or mommy wouldn't have kept you. Because we did have somebody call asking about her, but we'd already made appointments and spent money on her shots and everything. We're like, nope, she's ours. Yeah. Too bad this isn't going to show up on anybody's main page. See this cat on the desk. Yeah, she is. It'll be interesting to see if she gets bigger or if she's one of those few cats that stays this tiny. Be good. Don't chew on things. Yeah, that's paint. You don't chew on paint. If Marbles did Table Cat, all you'd see is belly. He's huge. What's got you unhappy? You're doing Table Cat. Hmm? Why are you wagging your tail? Hmm? You're getting pets. I just want to make sure you don't fall off. Hmm. Every time she stretches out, her back legs go off the table. I knew you were going to do that. Do what? I could see your pup trying to do Table Cat. Hmm. Oh, your pup is watching the cat. Okay. Hi. Hmm? No. Excuse me. We'll just pet some paw. Yes, you can chew on me. At least she doesn't bite hard. She just kind of grabs it with her teeth and just holds it for a minute. No, don't chew on the camera leg. I would like to get back to painting soon. Actually, this is probably a good time for a snack break anyway. We have zebra cakes. What's sad is, if people watch the VOD without the music, they're just seeing me bob my head to nothing. So for anyone watching, if you see me bobbing my head at this time, the song is Fuck Unicorns by Combi Christ. Allie girl, you can't have any of that. Cats claim everything is theirs until you take it away from them. Yeah. She doesn't respond to them. Like we have a house full of cat toys. She plays with the pipe cleaner. Even the laser, she doesn't really know what to do with it. It's so weird knowing that I've got another day off after today. Maybe that's why I'm streaming at 9 o'clock at night my time. Tell you one thing, I sure as shit won't do the hot sauce thing. Nope. So, Allie, it's been 10 minutes. We've had our 10 minutes of cat time. Can I get back to building and painting? Hmm? Anything, well, anything where you have to eat a food with bits, allowing your audience to kind of torture you is not good. I mean, if Solo wants to do it, that's his prerogative. More power to him, but that's just hard to watch sometimes, especially when people get him 10 times in a row. Hi. Oh, show to belly. Show to belly. Billy. Da, 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 da. I don't like that either. I mean, if people want to give me bits, I'd rather they do it knowing that they're helping the channel, because each bit adds up. The bits they send might get the lights that go behind me, or they'll get a tube of putty, or paint, or resin to do more figures. Let me see if I can find that really light gray. Ow! Or I might have to mix it up and brush paint it on. Excuse me. Sorry, I did not. I kind of did mean to do that, actually. If I didn't mean to do it, I wouldn't have done it. That works. Before I do that, I want to do just a tad more highlighting on that. just to get the lines and wrinkles popping. I hope Jexter's doing okay. I hope he's able to come back sooner or later. Ooh, kind of like Jexter's chocolate starfish, but it's a face hugger instead. I kind of like that idea. I wish I knew how to make that work. Even if we just rip the old graphics from the Alien 3 game where the face hugger comes up onto your face and does that. Or the old Alien Resurrection game where it did that. Or even better, get the old sprite-based one from Alien Trilogy, where it kind of sucks and then slides off. I guess I could see if I could find that GIF, right? And just set it up as a new alert instead of being, um, hell, I don't even know what the bit alert is right now. I forget. I know the follow alert is the Let's Rock. And I don't even know how to edit alerts in Stream Elements. I just I just imported the ones I already had. Okay. And if there's an audio track you want to go with it, it'll have to say looks like Love at First Sight to me from Aliens when the one jumps out at Burke's face in the tube. Jen's been upstairs resting for most of the day. That's what happens when you essentially have your skin separated from your muscles. You gotta wait for them to start knitting back together.
I have to wait for the skin to go back on my eyeballs.
Come on, Invader Zim. It probably is time to change up the alerts too a little bit. She works from home, so she took Friday off for the procedure, and she's typically off Saturday and Sunday anyway. So she's gonna see how she feels Monday as far as working, because it's best for her to be laying down with her pressure clothing on to help things reseat, her pressure garments and stuff. And she's required to be at the computer um, for her work on Mondays, or on Monday itself. So we don't know how she's going to do sitting for extended periods. So I wouldn't be surprised if she just gives it her best shot Monday and just has to call in early. Yeah, Allie got down and ran off somewhere else. Actually, no, that's the worst position to be in for it. Trying to sit up because you're curving it. It needs to be, you need to be either standing or laying down. It has to be fully in one position. Too big. I think the end result for this figure is going to be a lot like Shiro, the one with the black cat-eared hoodie on and the big disc weapon. Hmm. I just hope I'm able to manage my time better tomorrow and I can get on stream earlier. Like you said, life happens. And you know what I'm thinking? To give the socks more of a fabric look, I'll shoot the shoes white, paint the socks with the gray, and that way I can highlight and shadow them a bit better. That way when it's done, they'll still read as right. They'll still read as white, but they will have a bit more life to them. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, I'm waiting for you to go, what the fuck was that? Ah, where are my cats at? So what do you think? Stay with these lights behind me, or see if I can upgrade to the hexagonal ones? Because I think it's like $40 for a set of 6. Let me see. You can get 10 for 70, 40 for 8. And they can sync with music. They can be synced to devices. Sync gaming lights with app and remote control wall lights. So they can be, and I can put them like right between the wall art. Somehow configure my camera better. Um, Maybe you can help me figure out. We can use Discord chat and visual, video chat on Discord to kind of figure that out. You can help me work through that. Hey Gosu, how you doing? Just discussing changes to make. And no, she ain't naked. Yes, it is. It's Alice. I don't know, she doesn't look that familiar because normally all you see is that. Um, it's basically the one that wears all pink. And we've also got the maiden printed out. Slowly working on her. And there's somebody out there who's done volume and who was the other one? Or I can't remember now. Yeah, I play it too from time to time. It's not one of those pay to win games, so it's just good to have on the phone to pick up and put down when you're bored shitless. Right now we're gonna shoot her hair with white, and then her shoes, then go. Well, no, we're shooting her shoes with white, and then we're doing her socks and hair in a really light gray. And you'll see why. I'll probably have to wait till next payday to get those lights, since this week's been so topsy-turvy. I know it's quiet around here without Solway being on during the days too. Do you have a printer, Gosu? Because you can get the files for this on CG Trader if you're interested in her. Okay, yeah, I've got the Elegoo Saturn 2 8K, and it's printing the base for her. So aside from Alice and the Maiden, we are also doing Prinz Eugen from Azure Lane. And all these are on CG Trader if you want to look them up and print them out. I guess you could say I'm a weeb since I know all this anime stuff. Another character I did was Shiro from another game called Tower of Fantasy. It's more of a third-person shooter kind of game, mobile game as well. She's a later level character that you can unlock. I can go get that figure in a second if you want. If you want to see what it turned out like. Well, there you go. Get an inroad. You got to be careful on sites like CG Trader. Um, Once you start finding certain figures and sculptors, it's hard to stop. Okay. Let me guess, you told her I'm painting figures from the game. Okay, I need a new paper towel. Oh wow, I didn't even notice the music was up that loud. There we go. Alright, we'll shut off the compressor while I shake up my paint. I have to look up the maiden again and see which part of her legs are in stockings and which part of her legs are bare. And the shotgun's going to be interesting to paint. Give me a sec. I'll go get Shiro so you can see what that looks like. Yeah, I'm going to let this one play. All right. So this is Shiro. And those eyes were insane to paint. They're 5 different colors. See if I can get autofocus to pay attention. Oh, there it goes. For once, autofocus worked. Come on, auto. Oh, now you don't want to work? Then I used pearls. I don't know if you remember back in like I don't know how old you are, but there used to be like a plastic material that was all rainbowy that would change color when you touched it. I tried to simulate that here with clear pearl paints over silver. But the more you look, the more details you find too. There's just tons of little details hidden all over this. Like you'd have to see it in person, but down here below her hair, there's a little caution tag on the hood that actually says caution on it. Let's see if we can get autofocus to give us one more good shot at the eye. Oh, no. Let me go put her back. I don't want to be getting paint sprayed all over her. Thank you. And those eyes were hand painted. On this figure, though, I'm going to try using Frame Arms Girl eyes, since they're about the right size for the eye pattern that's down there. So, this gray. If they work, they work. If they don't, I'll hand paint them. Not the first time, won't be the last time. And you just missed cat time on the stream. We had Alley Cat laying on the desk for a little bit. I can't get this open, which means I'm mixing up a gray by hand. Great. I really hate hand painting hair. I don't have another gray I could use that would match that. And you'll see why I'm going in with a gray on the socks in a little bit. And on the hair. But basically, if you paint just white, you can't go anywhere with it. You're already at your highlight. With this, it makes it so I can go slightly darker for the shadows, like all the ribs in the socks. And then I can use lighter grays up to white for my end for the highlight. And I can show you an example of this here in a second on Diva. I've been working on a model of her with Mecha in the repair bay. Nowhere near done yet. Yep, the Nom Nom Figures one. The diorama's got a base about a foot wide. The first figure I ever printed was Tracer. Hello. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we've got Alice. We've got Maiden. Still in work. I don't know if you're familiar with the anime series Azure Lane, where World War II ships and aircraft carriers are given female forms, but we're working on Prinz Eugen as well, just hot off the printer. Mildly. Nobody has made a figure of the lead character yet, which is weird. We're getting all these secondary characters that are much later in the game, like the Maiden, but nobody's done the core lead character. So would I. I have this game on my phone, and I hate to say it, when you're looking for, figures to print, sometimes these mobile games are the way to go. If you've played Artery Gear Fusion, somebody actually makes a plastic model kit of Feige in her spider armor. I built that on stream. I have not pulled Dorothy yet. I play it when I can. I usually don't have a lot of time to play mobile games, unfortunately. If I'm playing games, I'm charging up the Xbox. Now, if there was a version of it on the Xbox, that would change it. If you can link me to Dorothy if you want. I may have pulled her. I don't know. I don't know the characters that much by name yet, except for like Alice and wow. Now I say I know the names. I can't remember the names. Anise. And I know it's going to be a while until I get to Alice in the game. She's actually got like her own little side story. But I think I've got the tone in the pinks just right with the jacket and the bodysuit. The jacket will darken up a little bit. And the base for her is not going to be finished printing until about 6 a.m. I haven't seen that yet then. I know they recently did a crossover with Chainsaw Man that you can pull power if you're lucky enough, and other characters. And if the stream starts stuttering, I apologize. I'm getting red uh, square on my thing. I don't know why it does it. It just does from time to time. And I don't know why, Gosu, but I thought that said grabbing a pint. I'm like, okay, yeah, have a pint while you're here. That's what I'm for. Listen to me babble while you get drunk. It's Saturday night. We ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow. Yeah, if you want to Google her, though, and throw up a picture, go ahead. Yeah, I haven't had a drop since 2000, the end of 2001, beginning of 2002. I was going to college in Fort Lauderdale. Some idiots flew some planes into some buildings. I re-enlisted and didn't look back. Funny you should mention Nier. Would you like to see my 2B? That just sounded so wrong. I have done 2B. We're gonna pause here. I'm gonna go get Shiro again, so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Sober for 5 years. Yeah, for me it's strictly alcohol. I never did the other stuff. Even growing up in South Florida, I know. Shock. But I'll be right back. I'll go get Shiro and 2B, and we'll do a little bit of show and tell. So give me 1 second. Bending Silver Spoons, thank you for the follow. We get a goat yell for that one. Yes, I have a screaming goat. It's our friend. One moment. So since we got onto 2B, we'll keep going with 2B. This is from Nom Nom Figures. Printed it out myself and painted it up. Autofocus, play nice. Tried my best on the face. There really wasn't a lot to work with on there. And yes, the booty is there. How can it not be? It's 2B. Oh, no, shouldn't be muted. We'll let her sort out her volume issues real quick. However, I am showing red square on my connection. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me yet. No, I'm having connection issues, Eagle. I keep going from green to red and green. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, okay, you can hear me now. So yeah, this is from Nom Nom Figures on CG Trader as well. Yeah, it's I don't know what's going on. It's Twitch. Twitch is being Twitch. Um, this was a fun print. And it was a fun paint. Put her over here. The only thing I added was the wood base at the bottom. And then, I don't know if you've played the mobile game Tower of Fantasy, but this is sheer. So the eyes are 5 color. Let's see if we can get autofocus to behave again for them. Might have to get it to reset. Come on, autofocus. It's not wanting to behave. It wasn't easy. I don't remember if I painted it on stream or not, but they took a while. Yeah, the base, all this came with it. So all these files I'm doing, the bases come with them too, unless I say otherwise. So what you see is what you get. Yeah. The hard part about the gotcha games is not spending anything. Come on, autofocus. Play nice, just for once. I know what I can do. Set my focal depth. One moment. So let's get her up here. And then camera control. Focus. Now you might see some dust because she's been on the shelf. Yeah, there we go. Now for Alice, I'm gonna go with these eyes from a Frame Arms Girl or ATK Girl kit. I think they'll capture the game feeling a bit more. And last but not least, I don't know, Eagle. Do you think the newcomers here are ready for this character, the Bondage Bunny? It's not from a gotcha. It's just an anime bunny girl with whips and demon wings. Do it. Okay. One moment. Are you sure you're prepared? I mean, if you look in the face cam. Let it be lewd. What's wrong with lewd? Can't go through life without being lewd. Yeah, the hair on this, the way the guy who digitally sculpted it made it work. If you look, it actually intertwines around the arms and the wing and goes in and around other areas. You actually have to put this kit together in layers when you do the final assembly. All I did was airbrush it and dry brush it different blue colors. Oh, then go to my Instagram. You'll find Mia the Lamia there. And we'll end off with what I think so far is my best figure paint work for the year. And this is Echoes. And again, you can find this on CG Trader too. Heavily inspired by Ludens from Hideo Kojima. Nah, there's no such thing as embarrassing somebody too much here. Except maybe Eagle embarrassing me. But he hasn't been trying to do that for a while. Yeah, the armor, you can't see it on camera, but the armor actually has a very slight texture to it. like it's been hammered. Um, Not so much Death Stranding, even though it does feel like that. I wish they made, because she does have the mechanical mask from Death Stranding on her face, or one like it, the skull mask. I wish, with her hand being like that, no, that was in the sculpt. But I wish with her hand being like this, the mask was a separate part that you could have her holding in her hand, and then a different hand for when she's wearing the mask. And the armor on this was, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Give me a sec. Alley cat. You just want to see Norman Reedus and his amazing fetus. This is 1/12 scale. I think I did okay on it. Oh, we need to make a YouTube command for the YouTube channels for when I upload my shorts. Have you played Death Stranding? I know Eagle has. Yeah, if you played Death Stranding, you can ride this bike all day. Be right back. Gonna put this away. And one last one. This is by Dynamo 3D. It's a cyberpunk girl, but her shirt is also a good example of how to paint white without painting white. The camera blows it out, but if you look carefully, there's actually just layers of gray ending in a very slight off-white. And yes, that is the Tyrell company logo on her shirt. Well, you don't know the theme of this stream, do you? Oh, there's another version of her. When you buy the files for that one, you actually get three versions: the clothed one, the bodysuit one, and the naked one with cybernetic parts. Let's finish getting this hair pre-coated. I might have to squirt out more paint.
I got the squirts.
It's probably not something Eagle wanted to hear in his ears. I hope you don't mind the music. It runs the gamut from Things like Combat Christ and Zombie to Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, Enya, weird anime soundtracks, game soundtracks, cyberpunk music. It's all over the place. I think Eagle wants me to try playing some more country, but I'm just not a country boy. You'll find that we're pretty loosey goosey here. There's only been a few times where I've had to give the death stare. Hey, at least you weren't half asleep and you heard something on your TV and you're waking up running around the house with your pistol again. I'm still laughing from that one, dude. So one day I streamed and I ended stream, you know. Eagle left the stream going at his house and it was just quiet, but it was still on my channel, so it wasn't auto hosting anything. There was no noise. And he went to sleep, and then I started streaming again, and all of a sudden he hears voices in his house and forgets that he left it on my channel and left it on. So he's running around the house armed looking for the voices, and he realizes it was his TV with me on it. And he's sitting there telling me that, and I am just cracking up laughing. His dog was up looking around because the dog heard voices. Just you name it. It was the perfect, crazy guy in the middle of nowhere running around with his pistol, going out the door and just shooting into the darkness kind of moment. Like Joe Pesci and My Cousin Vinny when he heard the owl screaming outside. All right, have a good night. I know it's midnight for you guys. You're all on that eastern seaboard thing. Don't worry, I was from there once too. But I was from a place so far south Georgia was north. And I'm being ugly on this hair right now, but you'll see why. And it won't be as ugly when I'm done. Because I know her hair is a light pink color, but we need it to be able to read that way when it's all said and done. Or as they like to say in Red versus Blue, lightish red. Does anybody else think Red versus Blue should have just stopped at season 6? And just left it there forever? I think I got that pretty thoroughly. Oh, and here's Diva. I've been working on her slowly. Dude, we watched all 6 seasons in debrief. Or all the original 6 seasons. Up to the point where the pelican blew up as it was trying to leave. And Church just walks away. Yeah, we did. You just remember the best line from the first season, the oh crap, running, running, running. I bet if you watched Red versus Blue again, you'd remember exactly where it left off. It was after Church had the baby. And they had to explain to Caboose where babies came from. And the baby was a um, Blarg Honk alien. All right, now we're going to start in on some shading on the socks. Oh, I did find files today for a Leopard 2A7 and 1/16 scale. So I'll be able to print out what I need to make my Leopard 2 into a variant of the 2A7 in said scale. Optivisor. No! You can't leave. I won't let you. Okay, so nobody's getting the Event Horizon references. Great. Maybe I'll watch that tomorrow. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Okay. I need a different song. There we go. That'll be a good send off for Eagle. He'll dream of mechs smashing in his head. And then flying away over the horizon as he shoots them with tether ammo. Is there anybody else out there, or am I just gonna have to get quiet for the night? I'm on it at an unusually late time anyway. Just figured I'd give it a shot now that I'm gonna have Saturdays and Sundays off regularly to see kind of what's out there and when the good time to be on is, kind of stuff. Drop. Yeah, I'm trying to fight them. My wife's in bed with recovering from a surgery, and I'm trying to get her rested as much as possible. And I don't want to be up there keeping her awake, tossing and turning and snoring and stuff. Doesn't mean I'm going to stay up all night, but if she can get 2 more hours of sleep than I am, then so much the better. If you got any questions, though, please feel free to ask. I'll try and babble on to you about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I don't know if you paint at all or do any model work or any kind of stuff like that. That's primarily what I do. Sometimes I'll do gaming on here. Let's see if I can find the happiest song to end the world to.